How are you?
Doing well this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
I'm so happy to be here.
What are the top travel destinations this season?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's hard for me to pick a top travel destination because I love so many places, but we're seeing families get together and say, hey, you know what, we've still got time. It's the last hurrah of summer before Labor Day gets here, and for a lot of people that means hitting the beach or the big city. So I've got some tips for you. If you want to choose a spectacular destination, find one that has something for the whole family. A place like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where you're going to find mini golf, you're going to find music, you're going to find great restaurants. So getting that beach destination in right now, because a lot of people did it earlier in the summer, you might even avoid the crowds too. So that's a great option. Another thing that's happening right now is a lot of places are having locals only specials. So wherever your listeners are, if they have a favorite, like I'm in New Orleans, and I'll tell you what, we have so much going on in my city that when I want to take a vacation, sometimes it's nice to just take a staycation. And a lot of the local hotels, like the Roosevelt Hotel, for example, it's a Waldorf Astoria, they have a special going on where people who live in Louisiana can show their driver's license and get a rate of, I think it's $149 on the weekend, and that's a gorgeous property. That's unheard of. So things like that, really helpful in helping you save money and have a great trip to wrap up summer.
And are there any other ways that travelers can get perks and discounts leading into their trip?
Well, one really important way to get perks and discounts is to stay in touch with wherever you're headed. You can do that by establishing a social media relationship with your hotel, your airline, your destination, whether you're going to Disney or wherever you're going. Like I always tell people, Mickey Mouse has a Facebook page. He's also following me on Twitter, which I love. But if you sign up for social media, you're going to get some of these deals sooner than the average person who's doing their research online. So sign up for emails, follow places on Twitter, and like their Facebook pages. Really important. That way you're going to hear about discounts faster.
And what are some easy ways to relieve the stress that comes with traveling?
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the most stressful things about traveling is spending money. And if you want to save money and take a road trip and not have to spend too much money, maybe even just $1, how about letting someone else do the driving, like megabus.com? Taking the bus is actually the fastest growing travel trend in the United States right now, and it's thanks to companies like megabus.com, where the fares start at just $1 and you can save up to 80% on trips between 100 miles and 500 miles. So when you consider a family of 4, and that's something we're seeing families actually taking the bus because it's such a money saver. You could save hundreds, even thousands of dollars versus flying. So it's a great option. You also get perks like free checked bag, up to 50 pounds. Your first bag is free. There's free Wi-Fi on the bus, and there's power outlets. So if you're traveling with teenagers who need to plug in their phones or their iPads, or dad or mom has to do a little work on the go, easy to do when you've got those perks right there.
And how can travelers make the most of their travel budget and still have a great vacation?
Well, something else you need to do, okay, so you're worried about your money, you're saving money by taking the bus, or you've visited the Convention and Visitors Bureaus. Something else you want to do, you save money, you also want to be safe. That's another thing you can do to have make the most of your vacation. So one thing you can do is make sure that your car is in tip-top shape before you go. Get your car to, if you need to have the oil changed, do it at least a week in advance so that if they find something wrong, they can fix it. You've got plenty of time to fix it. That's going to save you money and time once you get somewhere. You don't want to have to deal with a car shop while you're on vacation. Something else you can do, safety-wise, is if you're traveling with infants, make sure that your car seat is installed properly. A study came out recently that says 70%, more than 70% of car seats are installed improperly. That is the bad news. The good news, Candace, is that Evenflow has come up with a solution, a way that we can double our chances of doing it right, putting that car seat in correctly. And it's the Symphony all-in-one car seat with SureSafe installation. And the reason it's so easy is because it comes with a series of latch guides and quick connectors. These quick connectors fit into latch guides that look like tunnels, and it makes it so easy to anchor your car seat base into the car, get your car seat in and out. And it's really helpfpful for parents because it can be very stressful if you're not sure how to install your car seat. Something else for your listeners, make sure that if you have any doubts, you drive your vehicle to the nearest car station, police station or fire station, and have them do a little car safety 101 with you. Make sure that your car is all set to go. Very important.
Absolutely. And where can we go for more information?
Sure. Why don't you visit the Travelgirl magazine website? It's Travelgirl Inc., TravelGirlInc.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at TravelGirlSteph, Travelgirl STEPH. And I'll be tweeting out some of this information and some more tips in the weeks ahead. You can also follow the magazine at Travelgirl Mag.
Well, thank you as always, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Candace. Safe travels.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.